Hey, what's going on?
I'm good, man. How are you?
What is it?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man. So I'm joined with Nick from the band Krozover, White Here, White Now. Um, I know there's, looks like we got more members added to the call
Yeah.
here. Let's see, we got Andy. Andy, can you hear us?
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Anyone's out there in the call?
We're waiting for our singer Mel. I'm calling her right now.
All right, gotcha. So, I'm joined with Nick and Andy from Krozover. Joining with them right now. So great to have you all on. And while we wait on Mel, let's do a roll call. Let's start the interview with a roll call. So introduce yourselves and individually, and what role do you plan on the band? Who wants to go first?
I'll let Andy go.
My name's Andy. I go by Andy Shredz stage name. I'm the guitarist of Crossover. So I've been doing this for about 15 years playing guitar. So
Go ahead, Nick.
Okay. My name is Nick. I'm 25 years old. I'm from West Virginia and I play drums.
Awesome. So, Crossover is the name of this band. For some reason I said Krozover by accident. I didn't know it was pronounced crossover. At least I know now.
Well,
So
we have
that's
a
all
lot
good,
of
man.
people that say like Krozover and
yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
So you're not the first.
I feel a lot better now. So so while we waiting on Mel,
She's in here now.
I'm
okay.
here. I'm here.
Hey Mel, how's it going?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Thank you so much for being on the chat. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
So, Crossover is the name of the band. I'm joined with Nick, Andy, and Mel, all three members of Crossover. So now that all of you are here, we can definitely get to the questions. How did Crossover become a band? How did y'all meet up? How did it all begin?
Well, the original crossover started in 2012 with Andy and his wife. Nick and I came in 2019, and this is how the new crossover became to be.
Awesome. So, for those that may not be familiar with your music, how would you best describe Crossover's music?
We're definitely a rock band. Crossover, the name of the band basically says is we're crossing over like in rock genres. We're going to go through metal, alt rock, soft rock.
Awesome. So I've been chatting with Nick for a couple of weeks leading up to this interview, and I started to listen to y'all music, and it's very dope. I really enjoy this music that y'all doing.
I
It's
appreciate it.
incredible work. So who do y'all consider influences, whether collectively as a band or individually? Who do you consider your musical influences?
We all have separate influences, and I think bring it all together is what makes us sound like we sound. I'm like in this moment, Evanescence, Paramore, Hailstorm.
Yeah, my personal influences for the guitar is Three Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin. So um, the drums, I guess Nick can tell you more about that. So
Yeah, I'm influenced by Blink 182, Nirvana, and Green Day.
Those are some good bands. I like them. Um, Good choices. I like that. I like that. For Mel, like when I hear the music, I'm definitely sensing Evanescence. Some, but y'all are different, obviously. I love Evanescence. I hear that song like all the time when I'm at work, and that was a talented band. I think they won Best New Artist the following year,
Oh,
and
they're
so yeah,
definitely a big influence. Thank you. Thank you.
yeah.
Yes,
So
definitely.
I love Mr. Evanescence. So hearing y'all definitely reminds me of Evanescence. So that's incredible. So Mel, I'll ask you this particular question. You know, we don't, I guess in a radio sense, we don't hear much rock music with females local, as the vocalist per se. But then I hear No Doubt, I hear Evanescence, I hear Garage, I hear a couple bands with that female vocalist. How do you feel about, you know, bands with that female vocalist from your perspective, as far as getting that radio attention or mainstream attention per se?
Well, I'm pretty lucky, I think, to come in now after so many girls like actually paved the way before me, like Lizzie from Hailstorm. You got Maria Brinks from In This Moment, Amy Lee. I mean, without those girls, I don't think even before that, the Cranberries, we got Dolores from the Cranberries.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think before that, like having them before me helped definitely pave the way. Um, the guys make it easy for me. I mean, the guys just helped me out and pushed me, and it's, I don't know, it's just a big bad world out there, but the ladies are making their way to the top, I guess.
I definitely agree. Definitely agree. It's with women and music in particular, it's always an uphill battle. So to see women like yourself, getting yourself out there musically is incredible. I definitely love your music. I've been listening to it on Spotify. I'm quite a Spotify addict. So I listen like literally every day on Spotify, and I listen and I make sure to put Crossover on there. So like when y'all look at the stats and you see someone from Lexington, Kentucky that's heard your music, that will be me. I just want to put that out there.
Awesome.
Awesome.
We
Cool.
definitely appreciate all the support.
So you definitely getting Kentucky love over here. So with this pandemic hitting the music industry very hard, especially with, you know, local and independent artists. Y'all ended up releasing some music last year. Um, how did it feel going through this pandemic, not being able to perform for quite a while? How do y'all feel about the pandemic as artists and, just putting the music out and everything?
Well, Krozover is like an international band. I'm Canadian, French Canadian. The guys are in the States. On the first album, we have features from people in India. We have other people in the States. We're hoping to meet up soon and actually start having shows once the pandemic, lets us do so and lets me travel a little bit more freely. But it's definitely in the future plans.
That's awesome. So as far as 2021, um, the vaccine is out there. People are using it. Some are not. But we got to do something to keep this virus under control. And hopefully, musicians like y'all will eventually get back to perform. Uh, so, as far as 2021, will there be some new music for Crossover coming out this year?
Absolutely. We already have two singles that came out, Stranger and 1,000 Times. We're working right now on our third song for the next album. Hopefully, by the end of this year, the second album will be out.
Awesome. So, it's interesting you said that the thousand song, because I played that song earlier this evening.
Yeah,
So I love that song.
thank you.
I really really love it. So check those songs out on all digital music platforms and check out Krozover. They're everywhere on social media, and it's not spelled the way you think it's spelled. I kind of learned that the hard way, mispronouncing it a little bit earlier on the show. So I'll get my spelling bee on real quick and spell it for the people. They spelled it Krozover. So I guess the Z caught me off guard. I called it Krozover for some reason. I called it Krozover. But it's Krozover. So thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. Um, and it was great to have all of y'all on this call. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And to Nick, to Andy, to Mel, continued success. Keep doing your thing. I look forward to this new album that you have in the works, and we'll definitely keep in touch. I'll definitely keep in touch with Nick because we're Facebook friends and Skype buddies.
Yep.
So we're Skype buddies now.
There we go.
So
Thank you so much for having us.